Hi everyone, today I'm going to make biryanic kontomire or yam and kontomire stew, whichever one like you prefer to say. I have a bit of zomi. I don't have kontomire leaves, so I got spinach rather to use it as kontomire. I got a bit of avocado or pear as we know it in Ghana. I have a bit of fried plantain. I have the yam that I'm gonna cut some. I have onion. I have two tomatoes, and I have two eggs. I have onga and I have maggi. I don't know if I'm gonna use both of them because they're kind of salty. So I'm sure I'll definitely use one or use half of the onga, and that's it. They didn't have kobe, which is like tilapia, seasoned in salt, but they dry it so it comes really dry. They call it in kobe in Ghana. But because I didn't have that, I got saltfish rather, and you can get this from in a Caribbean shop or African shop or wherever shop. I got this from Sainsbury's. Um, I think that's it, and I have my saucepan that I'm gonna cook in the yam. So I'll take you along and see how I get along with it. So I just cut the yam and I'm not very happy because that yam doesn't look right. It look a bit rotten at the edge, but I can't go back to where I got it because I live in like in a village. So I'm gonna try my best and work around it. So like, but when I say, I have seen it nice soft, but normally when I go to buy yam, I try to get them to cut into two. I don't know why I didn't let them cut into two. Um, this is the amount of spinach I'm gonna use. I like peppers, so I put pepper in there. Just to because it's from the freezer, so I'm gonna just put it there to defrost it for a bit. It's just me and my son, so that's how much I'm gonna cook at the moment. So I've cut the yam. This is what I was able to get. I've cut it a bit bigger than usual. You can cut it small if you want. And I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt to it. Some people choose to add sugar to their yam because they think that it's not gonna come out sweet or something. But some people like it to add a pinch of salt or a pinch of sugar. It depends on you, your preference. So I'm just gonna cover it. I've washed the eggs as well and put it in. I'm still really upset about the yam because he charged me £4 for the yam. Like I'm gonna like go there have a word with him the next time around. I'm around there. So I'm just gonna cover it and let it boil. Whilst that my spinach is boiling fine, I'm just gonna get a lid from here and cover it up, and that's it. And just wait for it to boil. Just keep an eye on it as well. I've cut some onions and the pepper that I put inside the spinach. I've taken it out, put in there. I sprinkle half onga on it, and that is onga. Like if you don't know what onga is, if you go to the African shop and you ask for onga, I'm sure they'll find it and give it to you. But I brought my one from Ghana recently. Um, oh, I forgot to also tell you, the saltfish I put inside the yam to cook with it because like saltfish comes like really hard, so I prefer it a bit soft as well. But I'll fry it again, and the fire is I think on medium, depends on how fast you want it cool. But my spinach is boiling off, and I'm gonna be turning it off in like about 5 minutes. I'm gonna be turning off soon because it looks like it's almost cooked. So everything is in the apatoria, or some people call it asanka, some people call it apatoria, wherever that you want to call it, or wherever is good for you. So I'm gonna blend it. I'll put the right plantain or cocoa in later when the yam is a bit cooked or a bit boiled because that cooked really fast. So I'm gonna put that in, and I think I might really put one tomatoes in because I don't want it to like really tomatoes really, if that's a word. But yeah, I'm just gonna end up putting only one tomatoes in so you guys will see as we go along. So I end up cutting one of the tomatoes and I put it in. So I'm gonna just keep blending it. Oh, that's the tapoli that I'm blending with the asanka or apatoria, whichever one that you call it. I'm just gonna blend it for that. Then I'm gonna add a little tiny bit of peanut butter. I got this one also from Ghana. Sorry guys, I just came back from Ghana not long ago. So I think about 2 weeks ago. So I brought majority of stuff from Ghana. So I'm gonna take about a teaspoon of that and put it in. When I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna show you guys so you see what I'm doing. So let me just get blending of this one, and I'll add it and I'll show you guys. After adding the tomatoes and blending it, this is how it looks at the moment. It's not really like blended like as baby food or puree, but this is how I normally like it to be. Just a little bit of lumpy in there. It's lumpy, but there's not much lumps, so you can't really see that much of lumps in there. I've tasted it for salt because I put onga in. I didn't put no more salt, but I've tasted it for salt, and I can do with a little bit of salt. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, blend it, then get my peanut butter in there. So that's my peanut butter. I've opened it, and that's quite big of a tub. I got it in Ghana, and I got it for about, I think, 15 cedis, which is about £3 or less. And you can't get peanut butter that much for £3 on. Yeah, because £1 is 5 cedis, so about, let's say about £3 I got it for 15 or 20 Ghana, I can't remember. So I'll put that amount of peanut butter in. I don't like, so I see people put like a lot of peanut butter in there. I don't want to let it taste like peanut soup or peanut thing. So I just put that small amount of peanut butter in. And again, I don't have much of spinach or kontomire, whichever one that you prefer to call it. But it is spinach, so really and truly we should call it spinach. So I don't have much, so I don't put that much in there. I'm gonna blend these ones, drain that, then add that one to it, and we are good to go. So before the spinach was in the lot, I've taken some of the pepper out and putting that side. I've added a little bit of the saltfish that I put inside the okobi, whichever one that you prefer to call it, inside there. So I'm just gonna blend it all together, and then do my Onga or palm oil, whichever one that you prefer to say, and just add everything up. So far the yam is still pretty much good boiling, it's still bubbling up. I've checked it, it's a little bit hard, so I'm just gonna leave it in for a bit more to let it cook. So I ordered a bit of the pepper mist that I put on the side. That one that was in there, I've added it back because I thought there was no point of keeping it on the side, because it's not like I'm gonna use it anytime soon. I've cut the plantain or ripe plantain, whichever one that you prefer to call it. I'll put it inside it. That's the saltfish that I took a bit out. So I'm just gonna leave it to bring it to a boil for a bit more. I can see some of the yam is starting to get soft. Cocoa doesn't take that long to cook, so everything should be done soon. Yeah, I blended it then. This is how far I got it up to. Not too blended like pureed, but it's good enough, like what I'm looking for. That's some of the saltfish, so it's not really like, let me show you the texture so you can see a bit of spinach when you, sorry, and I forgot to show you guys, I cut a bit of onion and I put some peanut, what am I talking about, peanut, sorry, the palm oil in there, and that is about it. So I'm just gonna wait for it to burn. I should have put the saltfish in, so I'm just gonna put the saltfish in now to just give it a little bit of flavor. You don't need to if you don't want to, but I like it, so, and I prefer the saltfish on top of my food. So normally what I do is I put it in and fry it for a bit. As you can see, the yam is soft. So I'm just waiting a little bit more for the plantain or the ripe cocoa to cook for a bit more, and we are good to go. And saltfish is also frying. I'm just gonna get a spoon to tilt it to the right side to let it fry well. It's a 5 big saltfish, so I brought some for the skin, so I'm gonna try and shoot some up here. Trying to grab it to see or see how it goes. See, those is cooked well. That's something easy, like it's easy to break. It's not like it's gonna be hard. It's quite hard. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get my avocado ready. I'm gonna like peel my avocado, get my taste settings, and I'll be good to go. It's the food, and I'll be ready to eat. The first onion was a bit like small. I've cut it in. I felt like it was burning quickly because I put the Kobe in not long ago. So I took them out and I've cut another onion, fresh onion, and put in, and I've added a little bit of the zumi or palm oil or ungo or whichever one that you prefer to call it. I've added some in and just bringing it to fry now. The onion in there just to give it flavor, same as the saltfish or goby. It's also to give it flavor. Sorry about the noise. My window face the main road. My kitchen window face the main road, so there's always noise like cars going about. But yeah, I'm literally with the TV now. I'm over it. So like it's finished. I'll put in the palm oil or and go and the kobe in there or saltfish, and that's the egg that I cooked with the yam that was in there. There's some yam in there. That's my avocado like spread out, and that's my thing. My son liked to have his with mackerel. I got this from Lidl, so I put some on his one, but I don't like to have that on my one because like kind of kill the whole pepper thing. So I just have it without it. But yeah, voila, dinner is served, and it wasn't that long, so you can try it. Try my recipe or try your own recipe and let me know how it goes. I'll try and link everything that I use down in the description box. Enjoy.